So with less than 100 days to the election, we got to keep our focus. We have to remember context. And it's easy to get lost in our emotions. It's easy to get lost in our partisanship. It's easy to just get mad and say screw it. But I have to maintain focus. And the focus has to be on getting Donald Trump removed from office. That's where we're at. And the only way to get Donald Trump removed from office is to vote for Joe Biden. And once again, I can get emotional about that. I can get upset about that. I can just pull my hair out about that and resurrect the primary in my mind and how unfair it was and get off track. Well, I'm not going to do that because we have a job to do. We have a duty to remove Donald Trump and work from there. Voting for Joe Biden isn't an endpoint. It is not an endpoint. It is one little piece in the future of making our politics a progressive politics. And what I mean by that is 2024. When hopefully Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez will become our first female president and our first true progressive president since FDR. Long term. I'm thinking long term here. I've been voting in every election since the year 2000. And there's disappointment. There's disappointment in every election cycle. So one thing you have to consider here is there's going to be disappointment. There's going to be disappointment in American politics. It's just a reality. So let's see here. So the disappointment is going to be there. Okay? I want to vote for Bernie Sanders. You might want to vote for Andrew Yang. You might want to vote for Tulsi Gabbard. You may want to vote Green Party. But for now, we have a rigged two-party system. And only one of two people is going to win. And there goes a deer. A deer just ran across. Holy crap. You're about to see it. Holy crap. Oh, you can see it moving. That scared the crap out of me. Just going to hold here for a second. It was crazy. A deer just came out of nowhere. Anywho, where was I? So I've been voting every election since 2000, and the disappointment's gonna be there. And only one person is going to win from the two major parties. And listen, I voted for Ralph Nader. I have voted Libertarian. I have voted Independent out of my frustration with the two-party system. And until we find a way to break the two-party system, it's going to be there, and one or the other is going to win. That's objective reality. That's not the reality I want, and that's not likely the reality that you want either. But once again, we have to deal with this. And, a third-party vote will enable Donald Trump's second term, 100%. There's a 100% chance. I understand the integrity vote. I've done it. Like I said, I voted for Nader. I have voted Libertarian. I have voted Independent. I have been a third-party voter my entire life. But the reality has to dawn that it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Our third parties aren't going to win right now. We need campaign reform. We need election reform. We need so many reforms. And your best shot at getting those is getting a progressive in office, who get a progressive Congress in office, a progressive executive branch, and get those laws changed. So that's why I'm looking forward to AOC 2024. 1 month before the election, guys. 1 month before the election, she turns 35. She will be eligible. Just throwing that out there. Everyone's saying, oh, she's not eligible. Yeah, 1 month. So that's who I want in 2024. But once again, it's going to be Trump or it's going to be Biden. It sucks. I'm not a fan. And we have to deal with it. I live in a swing state. My vote counts. Maybe you live in a solid blue or solid red, and it doesn't matter. You know, have your third party vote. But if you're in a swing state, you gotta vote Donald Trump out of office. It's just our reality. I only care about reality, guys. I understand the sacrifice. I've done it. I've been a third-party voter my whole life. But I've matured in a way where I fully understand it's a rigged two-party system. We have to find ways to unrig it. The only way to get there is by getting progressives in office who will change our campaign and election reforms. We have to do that, but we're only going to get a progressive in there to do it. So step one is a very small step. It's voting for Joe Biden. And two, a progressive in 2024. This is a long game. This is not about short-term gratification. If you're in politics, if you love politics, and you want short-term gratification, just get out. Because you're not going to get it. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist at all. So you have to be in it for the long game. You have to be thinking with the whole field ahead. Okay? If you're not, you're just being short-sighted, and you're going to be more disappointed. Even in the long game, there's disappointment. You have to know how to measure these things. This is a long game. Let's do what we need to do.